Space Jam, New Legacy, the game. Why do I do this to myself? He said, as if he was relevant enough to, for this to actually be torturous. But yeah, well, it's gotta be better than the movie, right? So we got a boss rush, we've got card collection, we've got options, vibration, overscan, controls. Alrighty then. But yeah. So the original movie, Space Jam, it's a childhood classic of mine. And by that I mean I watched it repeatedly to death. But of course, the acting in it was not very good, with Michael Jordan. And so, yeah, I mean, I get it. I really do. When it comes to, like, the whole thing with, you know, whether or not it's an actual good game or not, this game is irrelevant. The fact remains is that, I'm not looking forward to this, because the movie did not look that good. Okay, so Bugs Bunny, LeBron James, or Lola Bunny. And for the record, this is a co-op game, it looks like. Now, the original Space Jam video game, which was for the PlayStation 1 and I believe also the N64, was actually an NBA Jam ripoff. This game, I don't think so. Ready to rumble? And then we get support cards. So we get Rampage, Health, Speed. Oh, we're gonna go with Tasmanian Devil. The year, 2021. The world is connected via network of electronic devices, storing the whole world, or the whole of human knowledge, mostly in the form of cat memes. Okay, I'll give credit. That was actually a funny joke. Lurking in the cyber world is an evil artificial intelligence. Algorithm! AKA Don Cheadle. Ripping global icon LeBron James from the real world, he imprisons the basketball champion in a virtual space of his own devious creation. Legacy. Now it's up to LeBron, Bugs Bunny, and Lola Bunny to find the legacy code, an artifact they hope can stop Al G and his plans for global domination. Can our heroes find the legacy code and defeat Al G before it's too late? Or will his army shred the Toon Squad into bits and bytes? Boo! What is this place? I can't do LeBron James's voice. How did we get here? I knew we should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Nice. All right, I'm a sucker for that Bugs Bunny joke, okay? You get 1 point for me for that game. You three have caused too much trouble already. I've been causing trouble since 1940. Okay, all right, I get it. You're playing with my nostalgia nerves. That's actually gonna work. And I ain't stopping now, Doc. Silence, Lagomorph. I can't have you getting in the way of my plans. Ooh, what kind of plans? Defragmenting your hard drive? Actually, I believe my robot army is about to fragment you. Ha 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 ha. And yeah, so this is it. This is a beat 'em up. God, you move so slow. Okay, so we jump. And the basketball is a weapon. And it's an item, but... Ready to rumble? So this is basically the only connection to Space Jam right here, the basketball. Which is fitting because in the actual movie, there is no real basketball until the very end, from what I'm aware of. Well, that's cool. So, am I just supposed to advance forward? I know that this is a beat 'em up. Oh no, okay, so we're just supposed to beat 'em all. Of course you realize this means war. That all you got, Algae? Hardly. Goodbye for now, Toon Squad. Wow! Really? That was the level? Okay then. And a score! Yay! A trap? Oh no! What happens if I leave the basketball behind? The silver basketball. It's the same attack animation! Yay! So what? Would I have just lost a whole bunch of health had I had failed that? I don't know where we are, but it looks creepy. I'll get scared later, because right now I'm too mad right now. Let's just keep going and see where this path ends. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, the graphical style, it's okay. For the record, by the way, I do believe the game is still free right now. Oh, thanks, Tweety. Yeah, I think the game is free right now. I'm supposed to pick that up. Okay. Life up, okay. Thanks, Porky. Oh no, mummies! And the enemies we're fighting are called Null. Aren't I a stinker? Yeah, they're nulls. So really, why do I have the basketball? Again, one of the things that upset me the most about the movie, the LeBron James movie, was that it wasn't even really about basketball. It was about family and video games. And look, I love a movie about video gaming and like computer stuff when it's done well, but that movie was not the case. So I don't really get it. And graphically speaking, this game doesn't look awful. I mean, it's got that late 1980s, 1990s arcade vibe. And I could see this being interesting as like a 3-player co-op. It's couch co-op. As a quarter muncher, I could see that as a interesting thing, but it's not very difficult. I assume it gets harder later on. And like I assume like maybe the bosses are harder. But this is really just a beat 'em up. What is that thing? Looks like part of the code to Algae's secret. We should grab it. You can collect the rest. If we can collect the one, we can control alt delete this clown. Let's go. Really? Charge ball break. How is that supposed to work? Oh, hold. Okay. Oh no, it's a forearm. A prime. The Tweety Bird things. But, I guess one point I will give this game is that it's free. I mean, kind of hard to hate a game that's free. I mean, it's free and it has no microtransactions, but you can also tell that this is obviously a blatant promotional tie-in for the movie, and also, even if that weren't the case, just because it's a promotional tie to the movie, doesn't mean that it can't have a little bit of effort put into it. And also, I mean, very limited sound bites and voice clips for obvious reasons because, again, you're not exactly probably going to get LeBron James to voice act anything. Or Don Cheadle, for that matter. A Jada. Don't even know what that's called. But again, like, nothing about the movie actually screamed, hey, this is a Space Jam movie. And that kind of upsets me. And then, again, the one for the PlayStation 1, I played the PlayStation 1 version a little bit back in the day, the Space Jam game for the PlayStation 1. And it wasn't very good either, because like I said, it was basically an NBA Jam, a very poor man's NBA Jam slash regular basketball game ripoff. But it's still at least tied to the movie as a result, and like the characters and everything, and it actually felt like a game. And this just feels like, yeah, it's free, so what are you complaining about kind of thing. And I don't know, I'm running out of analogies and things to say regarding whether or not to say I'm disappointed or just flat out like wondering like what the heck were they thinking with this. Oh, okay. I mean, it's not the worst I've ever played. I mean, it reminds me a lot, and I think you have, like, I think you just lose points, by the way, too. Oh, no, I've got 2 lives. I think you only get 1 life if you're playing with all 3 characters. Also, gotta love how it's Lola Bunny, who's... Okay. But you gotta love how it's, you know, Lola Bunny, and it's, Bugs Bunny and LeBron James, and that's it. And again, there's no real story to this game. It's just play a beat-em-up game to try and stop algorithm. Oh, look, oh no, a Frop, which apparently is like the Battletoads. Oh, finally got KO'd. Yeah, I don't need this. That is kind of nice that you can, that is kind of nice that you can switch, your power-up cards in between lives. Getting KO'd, I guess. This isn't very hard either. This is very simple. Like, it makes me want to play Power Rangers, Saban's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Power Battle. I wasn't paying attention. Which was not a very good beat-em-up, but it was a beat-em-up nonetheless that was okay. Just pay attention, everybody. Pay attention and grab the shinies. Because it... A bucket. Oh no, he's throwing very easy to dodge bombs. A Dalek he is not. I don't even think that... I don't even know if there's any real difference between the characters either. Like, I don't know if Bugs Bunny moves is the fast one or anything like that. It sure feels like Bugs is actually, not... Like, it feels like this is pretty dang slow, and I have no idea how you're supposed to avoid that. Honestly. But I'll take that. But yeah, oh nice, carrot. But yeah, you can't go backwards in a typical beat 'em up fashion. But yeah, I mean, I can think of a bunch of other beat 'em ups I'd much rather be playing, and even beat 'em ups based on licenses like The Simpsons. Obviously, you think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when you think of these types of beat 'em up games, and rightfully so. But The Simpsons had a very good beat 'em up arcade game that I actually would probably really like to. I'm actually kind of curious now as to. I did not mean to hit my card button, but it does make me kind of wonder now if. It does actually make me kind of wonder now if the Simpsons beat 'em up game actually has a console port or even a PC port that isn't like a ROM, the arcade game that is. I don't know. And I mean, again, I shouldn't really necessarily be complaining because that's all I've been doing since the beginning of this game because it's, you know, there isn't really a story to talk about. Like, it's basically, hey, we recycled the villain from the movie, and we couldn't even be bothered to have the one other plot point that we had in the movie where LeBron James had a fake son, or we had a fake son for LeBron James, and he was upset that his son put more efforts into playing video games than he did basketball, seemingly. Time out. Smells like it smells like Updog out here. Goon Squad. What's up, dog? Hey, that's my line. Come on, let's pluck this bird and get off this cliff. I can't read what that is due to my Twitch bar being in the way, so I don't know what the boss name is. But it looks like it's just another glorified basketball player. Nice. Oh, that's nice. I didn't actually try that. You can actually recall the basketball with the B button. And you can actually hit the basketball. You don't have to just throw it. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna get downed in this fight. Oh no. I have one more life left. Let's switch though to Roadrunner. Just so that we get to see some of the extra power-ups here. Although there's actually although I will say this, it does have a handful of missing power-ups in the main menu, so in a card collection, which I have yet to see. I also don't think this game has achievements either, which I guess for a free game based on a movie license kind of makes sense, but still. Goon Squad versus Goon Squad. And they wonder why the Monstars was a much cooler thing and why people remember Jordan's movie. Like, again, you don't remember Space Jam for the frickin' acting of Michael Jordan. You remember it for the writing of the Looney Tunes and the characters of the Looney Tunes and just the wackiness of the whole thing. And I might actually fail. But, yeah, you won't remember... There we go, I got him. But yeah, you don't remember Space Jam because Michael Jordan was a good actor. You remember it for everything else. And you don't even remember it for a good... Nice! Clipped his wings. Beat the brow. Get it, Anthony Davis? For those of you NBA fans who don't get the reference, that is supposed to be Anthony Davis, LeBron James' teammate on the Los Angeles Lakers, who is known and infamous for his unibrow. And I was wrong, by the way. There are achievements in this game. I got 100 points for that. At least we got another piece of legacy code. We still need one more, so let's keep going. Wait, we only need one more piece of the legacy code? We're already there? Yeah, I'm ready to go. Are we gonna get any new enemies, or... Ooh. Are we gonna get any new enemies, or is it just gonna be the same guys now? Have we, like, seen all of the enemies we're gonna see? Nice. Huh. Nice that you can be hurt by your own bombs. Alright, full health. No. I mean, this might be more fun with 3 players. I don't know. But then again, I am kind of disappointed that you can't unlock... Wow, so that's the speed power-up, everybody. I mean, yeah, that's to be expected with the Roadrunner, but... Look at that. Okay, so that's me without the speed... That's me with the speed boost. Now, watch how slow and deliberate they have the characters move without the speed boost. Right now. Like, seriously, what the heck? How slow is this? And what the heck is the point of that? Thank you, Port Big. Oh, look, it's Bugs Bunny. It's Bugs Bunny's little hole, and it's the Warner Brothers Tower. Again, I don't want to hate... Oh, a new enemy. Flamethrower. Okay. But yeah, I don't want to say, like... And they had the carrots next to Bugs Bunny's, like, home, which actually makes sense. But again, I'm not trying to hate on this game, because I want it to suck. And theoretically, it's not that the game itself is... You gotta throw the basketball at him, clearly. But, and again, it's not that the game itself is, like, oh my god, worst game ever. But it's just like... It's very easy to see that they just made this game because... Oh, it's for the kids, it'll be free, and we'll make it free, and I don't know what else I was trying to think here. I'm trying to get my thoughts in a row here. But, like, it's like, hey, what do kids like about Space Jam, and what would they watch from the movie? Maybe this. Maybe they enjoy this. I don't know.
Ready to rumble?
I'd rather be playing Battletoads, because even though I get my ass kicked in Battletoads, at least I'd be having fun with the challenge. I mean, yeah, this is not like super easy, but like as far as beat 'em ups go, I played a lot of easy game, or I mean, it's pretty easy. Hey, look, a basketball court. You know, because this is actually supposed to be a basketball movie. Or a basketball game. Alright, we'll switch characters now and see what this is. We'll see how LeBron James plays. Woo-wee! So they clearly borrowed sound bites for him from the movie. Why am I getting cheese from a cactus? Looney Tunes logic or not? Also, it starts me back at the very beginning of the level, which was not that far back. So, it's not the end of the world. So, I think if I'm remembering correctly, you actually, like, the basketball isn't supposed to be, like, exclusive to one player. It's supposed to be, like, something that, like, the one member of the team can pick up and use. Again, I have no friends to play this with, so I can't speak to the co-op aspect of the beat-em-up. And yes, I know beat-em-ups are more fun with friends. That does not necessarily change that this beat-em-up is without friends, because I'm not playing it with friends. So yeah. Just lob it at him like a volleyball. Green. I finally realized what those clamshells are. They're pearls. Also, Points! More delicious points that I don't think actually mean anything. This guy's really annoying. Yeah, I'm switching out of LeBron James the moment I get the opportunity to, because I don't want to deal with that. I thought the Bugs Bunny voice acting was basic. Oh no, it's so hard to dodge those. Ah! Rock. I mean, I really don't have anything good to say about the movie. In case you're wondering. I mean, like, again, for kids, sure. I get why the movie exists. Space Jam: A New Legacy exists. I get it. Much in the same way I get the original one. Not supposed to be this cinematic classic, even though the kids ended up loving it. I am, however, going to take issue with the fact that even if we take that out of the equation, or if we take that out of the equation, then who's supposed to like this movie? And a game based on this movie? Because I sure don't. I sure didn't. I mean, LeBron James, I thought that, you know, it would be hard to have somebody act worse than Michael Jordan did in the original Space Jam. But lo and behold, LeBron James proves that, yeah, he really shouldn't act. Like, he can't act at all. And that's just kind of hilarious to me in its own way. And then you have, and again, the power-ups, obviously, if you don't have 3 players, the power-ups can be kind of useless or lacking in the sense of their value. Because if you don't have the wide variety of them, then it doesn't necessarily matter. Is that it? That was easy. We're on the basketball court already. Are you guys ready for a beatdown? Al-G's got a hold on you, White Mamba. You've got to break free. White Mamba? That's a reference to Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, right? And even then, that is... why? Too late. There's no stopping Al-G's plan. White Mamba's one of the best players there is. Watch out for that tail team defense. I think this is a WNBA player, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think this is a WNBA player that they put into the game because they didn't have a whole lot of the basketball players in the actual movie, so why not include them in this throwaway game that's for free? Because, you know, clearly that'll make everybody happy. Again, is this supposed to appeal to basketball fans? And here's the other thing. Like, even if the game or the movie wasn't supposed to appeal to basketball fans, why can't the game do that? I mean, why did you have to make it a video game style thing? Again. Well, that was relatively easy. Best of the best. Defeat White Mamba. Increases strength. Yay, Tweety Bird. That looks like trouble. Al-G must be in there somewhere. Time for a strong offense. Let's go in and finish this. Already? We're 30 minutes in. Now that we've pieced together the legacy code, there's got to be somewhere we can input it. You really think it's in here, around here somewhere? Let's look around for the biggest bad guy we can find and see if they know. Rabbit season. Nice callback. I will say this. Nice. An egg. I will say this. Why was there sandwiches or cake, whatever that was, in the dinosaur? But I will say this. The graphics, while not, great or legendary or anything like that, because, it's a game where, it's like a 2D beat 'em up. So you're not exactly going to focus a lot on the graphics, but they definitely are not bad. I will give credit where credit's due to that. They are not terrible. The graphics are not terrible. More callbacks to Warner Brothers. The Flintstones. Oh no, I could have totally seen that. I totally saw that coming.
Go!
And that was one thing that was, in its own way, kind of cute, just for nostalgia purposes, was seeing the references in the movie, the Space Jam movie, even if, unlike in the first movie, they didn't actually make sense. They actually made sense. They made sense in the first movie, not so much in LeBron James's Space Jam. I'm just gonna say that. So, yeah. Oh no. Don't bust out of the sarcophagus. I totally could not have foreseen this. I'm just letting the game and the sound basically do the talking for me because I have nothing else to add. I feel like I'm rambling and I'm nitpicking a little too much with some of the things that I said, but like I said, I'm not trying to hate on a movie just because it's not something that I remember and grew up with, because neither Space Jam, the movie, nor the game that was released to tie in with it were anything to really write home about in terms of, like, masterpieces. But, on the other hand, I also can't pretend that this LeBron James Space Jam is just not is not something that I necessarily cared for. I didn't care about it when it was released. I liked it a lot less when I saw the trailer, and then beyond that, it was kind of hard to care about it, honestly. And I mean, as a kids movie, fine, but take all of that away, and I was just left being like, why did this need to be made? Also, I think the game, aside from bosses, is out of enemy types. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies. I think actually I stand corrected. You got the regular fat punch bots, you got the punch bots that are slim, you got the flamethrower bot, you got the bomb bot, and then you've got the frog bot. So 5 enemies. 5. Again, I know they're not making money off this game, at least not right now. It's definitely possible that this game might be available to, or might only be available to buy in the future, but if they're gonna do that, then they better add more content to this, because if I'm at the final level already, then clearly this game was meant almost as like a DVD extra. In fact, with the way Blu-rays are and all that stuff, I actually kind of would not be surprised if this game just shows up on the Blu-ray as an extra feature, or on the digital service as an extra feature. Hey, look, a crown, because LeBron's the king. Get it? Payback. Payback for what? Because again, this, other than being kidnapped, LeBron James, there's been no mention of his son that is missing in the actual movie. So what the heck is LeBron getting payback for in this game? The fact that he's been captured? Oh no. That's kind of nice. I like that. I don't know about the strength up. It's like, again, it's kind of like the speed up. It's like, does it really make a difference? I don't see it. Especially when all but a lot of these enemies just get basically loopy after you knock them down a little bit. How many more of you are there? Yeah. Oh, okay, guys, I was wrong. There's technically 7 enemies, 5 robots that you have to fight, the mines, and then those turrets. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Bathroom joke. Okay, I lied. There's actually technically 6 enemies. I forgot about the big guy, the big prime. Also, cute. You got bugs, you've got a man, and you've got... Well, no! I actually have to restart the level now. Alright, Lola Bunny. That's a cool idle animation. She's the only one I haven't played as yet. She at least has some speed with the dashing, it looks like. And she basically functions very similarly to Bugs, except instead of punch gauntlets, she gets an extendo punch gauntlet and a frying pan. Okay, then. Whereas Bugs gets the Acme hammer and a pair of punch gloves. Oh, and a dead fish, too, apparently. I also don't think Lola has any voice lines. None that I can hear, anyways. Oh, never mind. I heard her. She just said, been there, done that. I sure feel like that's the case, too, when it comes to beat-em-ups, for sure. I have no idea why you would take anything but the health power-up, honestly. I mean, I guess if you had no choice and you were playing with friends, yeah, you would take the non-health power-up. Spent years training for this. I spent years training to fight things, as opposed to, I don't know, shoot a basketball or go into the digital video game world, which is what the second movie is all about. And that's not a spoiler, that's in the trailer, so... I guess it's kind of nice that you can double jump. and the Looney Tunes references are kind of nice on the whole. But I don't think you deserve a cookie for that.
Years training for this.
Yep. About 1, maybe 2 voice lines per character. That is pathetic. And you can tell that they're bit crushed, for lack of a better term. They're bit crushed for the sake of fitting, so that they don't have to come up with new dialogue lines for the respective characters. These are just bit crushed versions of stuff from the movie. And there's no voice acting in the cutscenes, so yeah, it's pretty much the bare minimum.
Years training for this.
And I guess you could argue that that's kind of the point. It's like, it is a free game as of right now on the Xbox that I'm playing, so... I think the game's only been out for about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. So there's that. If you're interested, it might still be free. I don't know. I don't know why you'd want to play this unless you had 2 friends that you really wanted to torture with some mediocrity. I guess that's probably the best way to put this. I mean, it's bad, but I wouldn't say that it's bad in the sense of unplayable. I'd say it's bad in the sense it's like, there's no reason for you to play this because it is incredibly mediocre, and you could get your fix by in the game, in other games both current and older that do this whole thing much better. Oh, I tripped on the mine like an idiot. Alright, this is where I got hung up here. I do like that at least one enemy can catch the basketball when you throw it at them. They don't all just, if I can talk, like say, hey, what's this thing? It's a basketball. Basketball? What do I do with basketball? No, they actually catch it and they throw it back at you, or they deny you. But even then, that's not saying much, really. Nice. Air juggle. It is kind of nice that you can do that. I'll give them credit for that.
I spent years training for this.
Yeah, I can tell. Game is made by Digital Eclipse, by the way. I have no idea what, if anything, they have actually done in the past, games-wise. I don't know if this is just something that they have, like, no control over. It's like, hey, we got no choice. We got to make licensed games because it pays the rent and all that stuff. Grr. Sometimes the jumping is a little finicky. Got almost 1,000,000 points. Oh my, well that's a new one. I don't actually remember him being able to do that. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so the Prime's got some bite. Why isn't this guy a regular enemy then? Sometimes. You can't get out of that. Once he grabs you, you're taking damage. Dang. It's super effective. See, I keep thinking he's just hitting me with a punch. He's not. No! Damn it. Got knocked down. That'll cost me more points. Really shouldn't have. Gotcha. Also, I wonder what some of the code names are for the robots. Oh, no. Two of them. Well, this might actually be a challenge, then. If I die again, the next time I do die, I'm going to go back to Bugs Bunny because that's probably my favorite. He's probably got the best balance. Although, actually, what am I saying? This doesn't really... The characters don't really have any real difference except the animations. And even then, it's just the basic fight animations and the one-liners that they... The whole 2 one-lines that they spout. Actually, I'm imagining this game would probably be pretty easy if you're playing with anyone semi-competent as a human player. Yay! Final boss? That mysterious glowing portal looks conveniently placed. I think it's time we use the legacy code. Get it? New legacy? This has gotta be the way to Algae's hideout. Wait, that wasn't his hideout? Time to take a bite out of crime. The dad puns. Also, nice Acme Anvil.
My game now.
Oh, okay, so they did actually recycle a line from Don Cheadle from the movie. Just that one, though. What's up, Doc? Surprised to see us? Not at all. My goon squad was merely a diversion. No more fun and games. Let's do this. Yep, this is the final boss. Oh, okay. Alright. So, probably have to double jump that when he does that. Oh. Or not. Okay, then. So, that's gonna be annoying. Might actually have to redo this fight a handful. Oh, okay, you hit his hands and his monitor. Okay. 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 I'm probably gonna end up dying, but maybe charging the basketball will help. Yeah, maybe charging the basketball will help. Gotcha this time. Haha! There. Oh, you cheating son of a gun.
Here's training for this.
You cheating son of a gun. Although, I guess it makes sense because he technically is, I hit him with, like, the Super Ball, so that probably knocked him loopy. But still pretty cheap. Oh. Okay, then. Is this boss gonna get any harder? Oh. Oh, how are you supposed to dodge those? Oh, right, okay. It's like, wait, what? I mean, do you have to hit his hands, or do you have to hit his screen? Because otherwise, I'm just gonna keep hitting one of his stupid hands. It doesn't look like you have to do, like you have to hit anything, certain other things to avoid damage. Which feels like a design oversight. Really? Thought I dodged that. There we go. Tedious. Very tedious is the way I would describe this. But I am definitely going to beat it. And there's a couple trading cards I'm missing too. I have no idea how the heck you would even begin to get those because it sure seems like you need to do certain things. Okay. Yeah, let's life up. Boom. All right, one more go around, and I got caught napping. Oh, again. Damn. Okay, that one, that's on me. Yeah, that one was on me. Whoa. Huh. The first time he shot those, like, little energy balls was much harder to dodge. Go figure. Yeah, see, the first time he introduced that attack, it was much harder to dodge. Go figure. Oh, and that's it. Just gotta beat these guys now, which will definitely be easier said than done, because it's a lot of them, and a lot of the tougher bots. It's gonna be maybe a little too close for comfort, because that I might have to restart the boss, but oh, yeah, I might have to restart the boss, damn it. No! Yep, I gotta restart the boss. Damn it. At least I don't have the cutscene. Sorry, I just wanted to see Bugs' idle animation there. Oh, I'm sorry. He doesn't have the Acme Hammer. He has the flail. Well, I got the boss patterns down. I got the boss. How did that hit me? Okay, that one hit me, I get it, but still, what the hell, game? Ugh. Oh, come on! I jumped that! Obviously, you can't see me playing the game, but I jumped that. So that is a load of garbage.
It's explosive.
It's explosive. Ain't I a stinker? Ugh.
Ain't I a stinker?
Yeah, so now you use the legacy code to break him up. Ah! I don't know how that happened. I really don't. I swear, if it's hitting me, it really shouldn't be. Yeah, how do you dodge those? How did that hit me? Like, that felt very cheap because it's like, on the screen, like, I am clearly not getting hit by that. Like, I'm behind it, or I'm in front of it, spatially. How does that hit me? How? Like, I get it. If I'm standing exactly where the fire indicator is, then yeah, I deserve to take damage. But I wasn't. I was not near the indicator where I'm supposed to take damage. So that is a load of bologna, my friends. Ugh. It's not even like the boss himself is even necessarily cheap. Really? How did that hit me? There seems to be like a bit of a delay to some of these controls. There we go. Alright, final fight. Nice. Not nice.
My bad, Doc.
My bad, Dak. Okay. So I got one more life left in me, so I can get knocked out again, too, if necessary. Sorry to pause. I'm gonna grab a drink. Sorry about that. If you could hear that, I was just grabbing something to drink. Yeah, level progress is not saved. Gee, I wonder why. It's almost because it's because this is a beat 'em up, and therefore those types of games generally come with very basic level progression and the like. And bingo bango, ball game over. Aw, I didn't get 1,000,000 points. I died a couple too many times. New character unlocked. Stink Cloud. Okay. Hoop Star achievement. You were better than I expected. Anything's possible with teamwork. Ugh. 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 One could say that it was all in the cards. Ah! No! It's the end of the line, Algae. Is it now? You may have thwarted my first plan, but get ready for the reboot! We still have a basketball game to play. We beat Algae once, team. Time to do it again. Toon Squad! Okay, then. Yep, Digital Eclipse. Oh my god. That was... It's not a terrible beat-up, or it's not the worst game ever, or anything like that. And I don't even know if I'd say it's a bad beat-em-up, but... Oh my god, that is just... It's so basic. Like... What the heck are you doing? Like, this is both to the movie and the game. Why are you doing a Space Jam thing where basketball is so little a part of what it is that you are doing in the game? Or in the movie? Like, it's more about computer games and video games and family than basketball. It's like you wrote the rough draft for how you wanted this to go in the beginning. Yeah, it's like you wrote how you wrote the game in the beginning, and then you completely abandon everything else. So we're missing 2 cards. Okay, so the last 2 cards, one's in boss rush mode, one's in hard mode. Okay. We'll do boss rush mode. There's only 3 bosses, so... Alright, time to fight Anthony Davis again. And then... But yeah. Then we'll beat the boss rush mode. And then we'll... Then, you know what? I mean, the game's so dang short, I might as well try hard mode. And see just how, quote-unquote, hard it actually is. Because, well... Yeah. Well, that's a new move I didn't do before. Actually, probably shouldn't have selected the health card because... Interesting. I don't remember those spikes being there the first time either. I mean, I'm sure the hard mode isn't any real challenge with, Oh, you only get 1 life. You only get 1 life to beat the boss rush mode. Well, damn. Okay, then. Great. Alright. Ah! Maybe he'll... Ow. I'll try the boss rush one more time, and if I don't beat it, then I'll try and see how bad this hard mode is that they have. Problem is that he's like a flying boss, and in beat 'em ups, those always can, those always are problematic when you get in beat 'em ups. Flying bosses are like the worst to me because they're usually the ones that actually have, like, you know, the most dynamic attacks and everything. Too slow to dodge it. At least I tried to. Like he moves a little too fast for you to get on top of him. Is part of the problem. Maybe it's because I'm not using the basketball. I'm not deliberately trying to ignore it. Gee, it'd be nice if you could actually reach him with the basketball. I'm sorry, this is taking a little longer than expected. I'm trying not to die. Got him. Thank goodness. Bada boom. Oh my god, you don't get health. You have to fight the bosses all in one go. Right? Oh my god, you have to do it all in one go. I get it, that's a boss rush, but... Okay, maybe I just got used to the... I got used to having health pickups. And not just health pickups, but... Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say now. I guess now it's up to me to memorize them and their patterns. Why does that punch do so much damage? Alright, I'm gonna try this boss rush one more time, and then after that, I'm gonna try the hard mode if I fail the boss rush again, because there's there's no pride in, or there's no reason to beat this. I mean, other than an achievement for the card. Yeah, so I'll beat him again, only to, or not. Oh! Now I'm dead. I was gonna say, wait, I survived that? Alright, let's do hard mode. I mean, the boss rush is probably no big deal if you've got 3 players, but if you've got all of the, or if you've got none of the players, or none of the players, if you've got just 1 player, yeah, it's definitely hard. Or a little bit. Sorry to skip all the cutscenes. I did actually go through them early on, and they'll be in the VOD, so.
Time's up.
That's kind of annoying that you can't, like, trigger the whatchamacallit. Like, the slot machine. What's it there for? And what's this little thing there for, too? That is kind of cool that the slot machine actually does work. So far, not that much harder than the first run through. He said, hoping that he does not jinx himself. Yeah, so using the basketball is definitely something you want to do because of how okay. Nice. Always fun when attacks get or people get destroyed by their own attacks. But yeah, this is a couch co-op only game, so I can't play this with the other character or with other people, even if I wanted to. But then again, I don't know if I'd subject them to this. Wow! Rapid button mash, rapid button mash. Freedom! Just love that idle animation. It's so simple. So riveting.
Time's up.
Hey guys, where's my mummy? Ah. Nice. It's kind of nice that you can get some air juggle combos.
Ready to rumble?
It's kind of nice that they can block again, like the other robot.
I can't stop.
The basketball. That adds a little bit of challenge to it. Yay! Ho 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 ho. But yeah, so like quite literally half a dozen enemies in the game in terms of like types, and 2 of them are basically more advanced version. Like the primes are more advanced versions of the nulls, and the Jadas are, or the pyros or whatever, they're more advanced versions of the like kung fu like skinny kung fu robots. I'm gonna try to get 1,000,000 points while beating this hard mode, because I actually came pretty close. Now that I know what to expect, other than maybe a little bit of difficulty, and even then, it's not really that much of a difficulty spike so far.
Come on. Ready to rumble?
Excuse me. Aww.
Ready to rumble? This is explosive.
Sorry, not really a whole lot of riveting commentary to be had for the gameplay. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, AEW Dynamite. They came to All Elite Wrestling Dynamite, AEW Dynamite, came to Milwaukee, and that was a fun show. Had fun there, so that was nice. And it was a very nice show. Giannis was there. Giannis Antetokounmpo was there as part of his Bucks celebration tour. Seemingly never-ending Bucks celebration tour, which was cool. And so that was fun last night. Had a lot of fun going to that, and some good matches, good crowd and everything. It was great to see AEW and the hubbub about it. It was the 100th episode of Dynamite, and it was the 3rd official episode, or the 3rd taping of their new show, AEW
I can't
Rampage.
stop.
So there was that.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really cool. And, yeah, I mean, not a whole lot else going on. I'm trying to focus a little bit more on this game. I don't really have too much to say in terms of life or anything else really going on. Kind of boring right now for me, life-wise, sad to say. Boo!
Come on.
No. 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 Ah, no. Damn it.
Yep, Doc.
Yes, perfect.
Ain't I a stinker?
Whew. Nice. Why cheese? Grr. Gotcha.
Ready to rumble?
Ow. Yeah, I'm thinking the only thing that will probably be truly difficult on hard mode will probably be the final boss. Or, like, actually not the final boss, but just the bosses in general. But if you stick with the health power-up, not terrible either. Damn. Health up. Nice.
My bad, Doc.
My bad, dear.
Ain't I a stinker?
But yeah, AEW Dynamite, it was amazing to just, like, see CM Punk in a ring again, and he didn't wrestle, but he talked,
He's explosive.
and Chris Jericho and people singing his theme in the arena, myself included, was just, I don't know why, it just was. It was amazing. Yeah, boy. Sorry, just grabbing another something to drink. Another sip of my drink. Not that kind of drink. Wait. What? What? You guys are seeing that, right? I had 2 full lives. I hit the pause button. Wow. That is a bad glitch. Even if I hit the quit button on accident, that does not mean that, or you should verify that. Like, you don't just, oh, we're gonna just let you, we're just gonna assume that you want to quit. No, you ask the player, are they sure? Because sometimes, things happen. At least that's what a competent game designer does. What the heck was that? Ugh. What a rock. That just makes me mad. Wow. Just wow. I don't even know what else to say. I could have profanity about this, but it's like what the heck's the point of using profanity to describe like anger at a kid's game like this? There isn't any. It's just stupid. Also, this music is just eh. Let's focus. There we go. Ah. But yeah, like, so my big takeaway from the AEW Dynamite, by the way, before I get completely lost and sidetracked, I know kind of a little late for that, is if AEW Dynamite comes to your town, definitely recommend going if you're a wrestling fan. Definitely worth the price of admission. So, yeah. This game, not even worth $3.99. You notice what I said there? Free as in $3.99 because it's currently free. I'm sorry, that's terrible. But no, it's not even worth that. It just isn't. It's not the worst thing to ever be on my Xbox, and it's actually less than a gigabyte, which explains the length. By the way, it's less and not that and that it's a beat 'em up. That explains the everything pretty much. But I mean, as you can see, it is possible to get through this without anybody playing with you, and if you had like an additional person or two to play with, this game's challenge would pretty much not exist. Like, because then you get 6 lives between you, I think. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Let's see how hard you are when I've actually got extra lives necessary as opposed to your boss rush mode. Which I have a feeling is just designed to be deliberately more difficult too. But at the same time, if that's the case, then I might, if I really am desperate, I can always get a friend or two to come over who's actually competent at beat-em-up games to play the boss rush mode with me and get the achievement if I'm that desperate. Ooh. It's gonna be close. Can I do it? Can I beat him with... Nice! Beat him without having to waste a life. Although it'll still probably dock me because I technically quit and then came back. Oh no, it didn't take away points. Nice. Alright. Why in the heck is the cactus giving out cheese? Nice. I don't know and I don't care. Maybe it's because the game decided to throw you a bone after the boss fight. That I actually just thought of that. I actually just thought of that
Ready to
now.
rumble?
So that actually makes a little bit of sense now that I think about it. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing 12 minutes tonight. Yes, 12 minutes as in a game. It's a murder
I
mystery
can't die.
starring both Willem Dafoe and Daisy Ridley. Yes, Rey from Star Wars is in a video game.
Focus.
So that should be interesting. It should be more fun than this. But yeah, we're continuing the march to affiliate. Mostly just need viewers now. Oh, so you can catch a charge ball too. Nice. That's clever. So easy. Yeah, it's kind of really dang easy.
Focus.
Oh, right, the Jets.
I stinker.
They're not too bad. Oh, wow. Easy to dodge hazards.
Ready to rumble?
Boom. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Health up now? Yeah, we'll do it now. I forget how long this arena is, this particular one. Yeah, that is a sandwich. Or cake. Can't tell. Yeah, talk about weird. I mean, they basically put you in one boss fight after another. That just kind of shows how shallow the whole thing is. Again, I'm probably actually gonna... Damn it. I shouldn't have done that. I got too greedy. But again, that just kind of shows to me how shallow the whole thing is.
I stinker.
Like, I mean, the boss rush mode is probably the one thing that'll take you forever if you actually, you know, care to try it. Everything else is pretty inconsequential, it seems.
It's explosive.
Take it. Take that. Just mash the attack button. So you can actually smash the barrels for treasure. Usually, or not always, but sometimes. Dang it.
I can't die.
Hey, my bad, Dick. Oh, crap. I'm trying to get through this without losing a life. Or getting knocked out.
Ready to rumble?
So far, so good. Skipping the pointless story bits. Grr. Okay, I might actually get knocked out in this part. Which, I'm gonna be disappointed if that thwarts my attempt to get 1,000,000 points. Although it really shouldn't make me mad, necessarily.
It's explosive.
I mean, in terms of other games, by the way, I am aware of Aliens Fireteam that's come out. I'm interested, but I've heard also horror stories about it, and I'm not gonna rush to play it because it's got some bugs and stuff. So, I mean, yeah, other than streaming 12 minutes tonight, I think in the future, my streaming output is going to focus mostly on Fallout 4. I'm going to start that on Monday, doing that on Mondays. And we will kind of see where that goes from there. Otherwise, alright. We're pretty much at the end.
Time's up. Ain't I a stinker? It's explosive.
I'm actually going to try and make it through the rest of the game now without, I'm going to try to make it through without having to retry. I do love the Flintstones reference. I actually kind of wish there was more of that stuff in this game, especially with the basic vanilla backgrounds. Like, it's hard to describe how a game can be, like, so inoffensively, like, there's nothing wrong with it per se, yet at the same time, it's still not very good because it still comes across as a little uninspired. Then again, maybe it's just because I'm thinking of it from the perspective of, you know, even for little kids, I don't think that this game would hold mustard. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about it, so there's that too. Yeah, this ain't so bad. You ain't so bad. I mean, this is the hard mode. I gotta admit, the original quote-unquote game mode was harder than this because you didn't know what types of enemies were coming your way. And the difficulty just doesn't actually feel like it's upped that much. Like, there's not more enemies. And if they're tougher, I can't tell. Like, they're barely tougher, if that. And plus, once you've mastered much of the game mechanics, and by that I mean just mashing the X button because it's a beat-em-up, there isn't really a whole lot more else to this, I'm afraid. I wish there was. I mean, I get the co-op adds a little bit, but that's not necessarily saying much. Co-op adds a lot to a lot of games.
It's explosive.
I do wish I had more commentary for this, but this is one of those what you see is what you get kind of games. And any jokes I made, I've already made at this point, it feels like. Now this is probably the hardest part because it's a gauntlet, but even then, between this and the boss, it's not even really necessarily the hardest part because it's just an endless gauntlet. That's what's hard about it.
It's explosive. Time's up. Ready to rumble? Come on.
Come on! I'm not sure if you can even hear, or that if you can hear my X button just going, like me,
Time's up.
just clicking away at the X button. But that's basically what's going on right now. There's not really a whole lot else to this, I'm afraid. Nice. Got him.
Ain't I a stinker? Ready to rumble? Let's boogie.
Damn it. Yeah, no. Not get caught by that again. And why, oh why, does he have to vanish off the screen to the point where I can't reach or see him, game? Damn it. Okay. No! He broke my back. By God, he broke him in half. Not bugs.
Ain't I a stinker?
Yep.
Ready to rumble? What's up, Doc?
No. Nope. It's amazing how they're a little easier when it's two of them. No! Great, now I gotta try to make it through the final boss without getting knocked out again.
It's my game now.
Yeah, so far this is not very much a hard mode, unless there's an extra wrinkle or two thrown in on this final boss. I would not call this a hard mode. I would call this a new game plus, and actually no, it's not even a new game plus, because what do you really get? You don't get anything, or all you have is you get the cards, but yeah, that's technically not a new game plus. And again, I would hesitate to call this a hard mode. I mean, some of the attack patterns, okay, that was a little difficult, but there's not really much to say about this being a hard mode. Methinks the game doth protest too much. It's not even the same. It's the same enemies. It's the same damned thing. You're only doing this to pad the game's length and pretend that there is a challenge. And really, now that I've mastered most of the actual, like, you know, gameplay and stuff like that, there technically isn't a challenge, because I've mastered all of the stuff that's come before it. I know what's supposed to be in the game. That was a cheap shot, though. So that was definitely. Also, complete and unrelated note, those card backs, they look terrible. Like, they look very poorly rendered. Actually, again, the graphics themselves, the card backs included, they look very poorly rendered. And again, this is nitpicking, but especially considering that they're not selling this to people. Again, maybe they will, but I hope for their sake, I hope that this was something that Warner Brothers paid the developers for, and then that they never charge anybody publicly for. Because it's not worth it. It's a nice little time killer if you've got friends, but even then, I wouldn't say that, oh wow, you need to play this. Even if you love the new movie. Ah! Stupid! Now I gotta avoid trying to die again. Oh, so that's how it is, huh? Added a new attack, did you? I might actually not. Okay. So, one new attack. Grr.
It's my game now.
Damn it. Yeah, so he added all of one new attack, and I feel embarrassed that I even have to redo this. The only reason I have to is because I didn't have that extra continue. If I had my continue, if I had a continue, I would have been fine. But I didn't, and therefore I failed. Oh, so you can actually sprint if you double tap the stick. That would be nice, have been nice to know earlier. Game. And maybe you even told me, game, and I just wasn't paying attention, like, because I didn't look at the control listing or whatever. But even then, like, it's so basic, I probably didn't even need to know at this point. Really? Okay. But look, I don't even have to go fast. Dang it. beat this supposed hard mode, and then I'm gonna call it a stream because I do not
Ready to rumble?
I have other things that I need to do, unfortunately, today before I stream later tonight. So I can't simply devote my time to trying to beat a boss rush that I really honestly have no interest to beat anyways, and it's not like it's gonna keep me awake at night to know, oh man, I didn't beat the boss rush in the Space Jam in LeBron James's Space Jam game, and therefore I didn't get 100% achievements or completions. Such bull. Damn it. I mean, other than making the fights shorter, I have no idea why you wouldn't select Granny's health power-up card if you are playing solo. There's like no other power-ups that I can tell that are even remotely worth it. Like, what, the Wile E. Coyote being able to drive enemies away? Well, you're gonna have to fight them anyways because it's a beat-em-up. But, whatever. Ah, no. You know what? Fine. We'll see what Wile E. Coyotes is if we... No, we probably won't. But we'll select it anyways. No. Oh, still couldn't quite get 1,000,000 points. I don't think that,
Character unlocked.
Oh, that's cool. Marvin the Martian. Yay. Oh, I got another achievement. Baller. I actually finished the hard mode faster. Alright, that's the game. I mean, like I said, the only real thing that's missing is beating the boss rush mode to get the final card in the collection. And I really have no interest in doing so. With that said, I will definitely be back to stream later tonight with a game that I think I will enjoy, and I think you guys will all enjoy much, much more, in the form of 12 Minutes, which, yeah, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be streaming. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope to see you all again later tonight. Thank you, and goodbye.